So somebody told me this about meditation a long time ago, and it really put it in perspective for me and really helped me like grasp the concept and like how to do it. I wish I was told this at the beginning, but I wasn't. So this is what you first need to know, or not know, but like just kind of understand and wrap your head around, is that your brain is an organ. Your brain thinks. Thoughts are just kind of happening. Your brain is thinking all the time. Just like your heart is beating, your lungs are, filtering oxygen, whatever. Your liver's filtering toxins, whatever. I'm not trying to give you a biology lesson right here. But the point is, when you sit here, or when you sit there and you meditate, you don't expect your organs to shut off. You don't expect your heart to stop beating. You don't expect your lungs to stop pumping or doing whatever they do. You don't expect your liver to stop functioning. You don't expect your organs to stop functioning and doing what they do. So why do you expect your brain to stop doing what it does, which is think? Think about that a little bit. So this is what you should do the next time you meditate. This is what really it will allow you to transcend. You'll be on a higher level, and this is the exercise of meditation. This is really what like yoga is getting at, and this is the sauce. This is really what it's all about. So you sit there and you let your brain think, because it's gonna think. You're not gonna stop it. You can try to stop it, but it's always gonna go back to thinking, because that's just what it does. And so remember that your brain is just an organ. Your brain is not you. So when you're sitting there and you're letting your brain do its thing, you become lucid at a certain point. Just like a dream. When you become lucid during a dream, what does that mean? Well, it means you become aware of the fact that you're dreaming while you're dreaming. And that's exactly what's happening when you're meditating. You become aware of the fact that you're thinking while you're thinking. So you start to watch your thoughts and listen to your thoughts. So when you get to that point where you're thinking and you're kind of detached from it, you're not actually absorbed in the thoughts. Okay, I need to do this, and you need to go to the store later and do that, and you need to get that, and you get this done by tomorrow. There will come a point when you're meditating, because it's a practice, and you'll be like, stop thinking. You're thinking right now. So it's during those times where I encourage you to actually not try to stop thinking. Just watch your thoughts. I know you've heard this a lot, but here's what you do. You watch your thoughts, you listen to what you're saying, what's going on in your mind, and you just observe it. You just observe them, and then you ask yourself a few questions. You ask yourself 3 questions. The first question is, who's talking? Who's that voice? The thoughts, right? Who is that? And then you can ask yourself, well, who's listening? Who's watching these thoughts right now? Because that's the whole, what we're talking about. The whole point of meditation is getting to that point. So then you're like, okay, well, who's that watcher? Who's listening to all this stuff? And then the last question is, who am I?